Ooh-wee. Mm-hmm. What the hell going on, man? What the hell going on this afternoon, man? Yeah, I'm waiting on that no jumper joint to drop and go live. I'm waiting on it. Yeah. You got to see what that one about. Shit, you want to watch it with me, man? Come on. Hell going on around this motherfucker. Much love to you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Most definitely. Yeah, we live again. Yeah. Yeah, we in this motherfucker, man. Been a lot of problems I see. Was watching that joint with Flacco and Flacco from No Jumper, obviously. 16 shot him. Shout out to him, man. Crazy to see you up under them circumstances, but nonetheless. Shirt do I got on? High Rollers. It's the High Rollers joint, man. It's just dropped up off a house phone joint. House phone just dropped this joint. Damn, I didn't know 34 was washed up. The fuck wrong with you? Yeah, that shit was crazy though, man. Checking that shit out. Things got heated. Spit start flying around the room and shit like that. Yeah, no, shit's wild. I don't agree with it on either side of it, with spitting and things like that. But, if a man feel disrespected and he's willing to go that far to spit on you or spit at you, he already knew what time it was. That's why he got up. Because he's expecting whatever, is what I saw, He wants a man like that, man, I'm spitting on this shit. Obviously, I'm with whatever's coming behind that. I don't know. That's a tough situation. That's tough. That's tough, man. I don't know. Motherfuckers spitting on me. I don't give a fuck. We got to go outside. We got to do whatever. I get we can't do certain things on camera because, yes, you do have to be professional. You do have to keep yourself in a professional setting. Motherfuckers spit on me, bro. Like, I don't know. I can't say my cup wouldn't have came across the table or, you know what I'm saying, situation like that. But obviously, this man felt that disrespected through the interview. He kept his cool, you know. He tried to manage his way through it as much as he could, you know, and just couldn't take it no more. Nigga said, you know, hey, suck his private area. Now, how do y'all feel about that, man? What would you have done in a situation like that? Motherfucker told you, you know, suck his Johnson. Do it and suck his Johnson. What do you do? What do you do at that point? I mean, we talk about this too big right here, man. Yeah, nah, man. When spit get to flying, I don't give a fuck. We could do a whole bunch of shit, you know. And like I said, no offense, hey, to 16 shot him. He obviously felt like that's what he wanted to do. He felt like he was already disrespected to that point. You know, he felt disrespected already. Enough to pull one from deep and give him a good old Chicago slugger. Gave him one of them great Bambinos. I'll be honest. I kind of seen it coming. Love Flacco to death, man. But in all, and in reality, bros, I love you. And if you listening, bro, niggas is not playing, bro. These niggas is serious out here, homie. Like, I love you to death, dog. And I think you solid at making content. I think you know what you're doing. I just think you gotta find your rhythm. You know, this is not like up in Dakota. This is not places where, man, these niggas is really trying to hurt something, man. And all they want you to do is press the button. Detonate that shit. And that's what happened. 16 shot him, man, felt like, hey, this shit is it right here. And no, he was not providing facts, you know. He was not providing hardcore evidence for it to be taken as extreme as it was. You know what I'm saying? As they kept calling him a clout chaser or, you know, just telling him like just some extra shit like that. You don't need to be, man, if a man felt like, man, you done called him that one too many times, shit, we getting up. No receipts, leave it out in the street. No receipts, it stays outside. And to me, I'm gonna be honest. It don't look like, and this is in defense of Flacco, but it didn't look like Flacco was trying to stand behind AD. He got put in the corner. AD did what I felt like a nigga that's trying to make sure shit stays running around there while he's there. It's in his presence, it's in his time frame. He's trying to make sure shit is cool and de-escalated, man. It don't need to go that far because we don't need shit getting broken. Shit don't need to go to that level. That's why if you ever see, hey man, we can step up off the camera. You see, if I had any problem and I say this is done, I walk up and walk off. Now, anybody who want to follow me after that, that's on you. If it's at that magnitude. But I felt like AD really did try to take care of business, man, and try to keep him, you know, out of harm's way. And all the equipment and other people. I said it before, man, and I ain't taking nothing from the people that, you know, work, but man, I love them, the people who work behind the computers and behind the cameras and things like that. And I'm not talking about everybody, but them type of people ain't necessarily street folk like that. And they shouldn't have to be and shouldn't have to deal with that. They shouldn't have to see that, an uproar or something like that about to get ready to bust through the doors. You know? Not everybody can deal with that. Not everybody grew up around that. You know, so we got to understand that too, of why, you know, it might make some people just look at it funny, you know. So I think AD did what he was supposed to do, was to cease that shit right then and there. Now, anything y'all want to do off camera, if y'all want to step outside, hey man, go do so. Go do so. I want to know. What, to me, because I don't think AD was wrong. I think AD did exactly what he was supposed to do. Do you think AD was wrong for intervening, or do you think that he should have just let Flacco and 16ShotEm go ahead and get down? Because 16ShotEm, he got his ass up. He was ready. He was ready for it. Like, man, here it go. I know AD was justified in what he did. Everybody always want to see some bullshit pop off, but when a motherfucker really do get hurt, they ain't breathing or they ain't talking or they're unconscious. Now people want to, oh my God, he's really hurt. You can't do that shit, man. Like some of the commentators and shit like that, y'all need to like chill. And I'm not talking about the people in here, but for the people that'll watch this in the future, y'all gotta kind of calm that shit down some, man. Because all that shit does is add fuel to the fire. Yeah, okay, okay, Moosey. Yeah, let him get down. But man, let's go ahead and go outside, man. Let's get it away from these people. Let's in the building. We can walk out from this situation. At least we ain't in the club, nigga. We can do a straight beeline. Nobody's in the way. And I ain't gonna say it wasn't a time and place for. Okay, could have been a time, but the place needed to change. It needed to be something different. That shit needed to step outside somewhere. If they was gonna catch the one-on-one, let them catch the one. But it didn't look like that neither. And I'm gonna be honest with you. And all love to 16ShotEm, because you know I'm sure my people would have probably did the same thing. You know, as soon as he stood up, his people stood up. That shit was about, they was gonna try to pack bros out. He was about to catch a packing. He was about to catch a packing. Whether AD agreed with Flacco's actions or not, he still made sure he did the right thing, man. Like, that's what you're supposed to do, as in stop it. Do I think that, you know, who am I to say that 16ShotEm didn't feel that disrespected to where he felt like he had to spit on that nigga? I mean, damn. He felt like it was that much to where, like, because I ain't gonna say that ShotEm didn't know what would have came behind that. That's why the nigga stood up like, nigga, it's whatever, pretty much. And then you kept calling the man a clout chaser. Spitting is the ultimate disrespect, but what if that man felt ultimately disrespected by that man? I can't say what he should trip on or spit on or what he shouldn't. Was it right? No, but we don't know how. Hey, man, shit. They might do it different where he from. We can't say, ShotEm, you're supposed to feel a certain type of way when a man can call you a clout chaser or calling you certain things. Probably where that man's from, anything that even comes sideways out your neck, nigga, is fighting words. It's on. Taliban style. So we got to remember that too. Yeah, when he said suck my pride, I mean shit. You pretty much tried to sex play the boy already. Nigga, suck my, man, come on, bruh. Flacco, I fuck with you, homie, but we can't be doing all that. Come on now, bruh. Because what you do is you bring a bigger, you bring a greater heat upon us, man, than just what you doing. It's much greater than what you're doing in that moment, and it reflects. I ain't gonna act like that boy didn't know what comes behind spitting. I don't think, and no offense to you, Flacco, but I don't think you knew what came behind it. That's the real deal. I don't think you knew what came behind what he just did to you. Church, for real, homie. Nigga letting you know he don't like you. And he don't like what you stand for. And it's fuck everything that you talking about and what you stand for, man. For real, for real. He just did it all in one loogie. No, if you ask me honestly, I don't think Bandman Kevo paid Flacco. And I'm going to tell you why. I don't think he paid Flacco because he probably already knew Flacco was going to go back and say something anyway. I could tell Flacco. I don't know if he did it, but Flacco could have been on the phone like, yeah, just wanted to believe it because shit, he on the phone with Bandman Kevo. He going to want to believe anything. He might be just a little starstruck. Who knows? And just takes that shit into consideration instead of like trying to take it for his own opinion, digest it for himself, and then deliver it. Because if you get to delivering it the same way you feel like a nigga told you, you're going to lose every time. You're going to lose every time. Waiting on it to come on. We're going to watch it together. We're going to we're going to react to this together. I mean, I got love for Flacco, man, because I can tell, like, and this ain't no disrespect to bros, but he like an innocent kid, like child to me. You know what I'm saying? Like he just don't know no better. He ain't never been taught. Nobody's ever really taught him, hey man, this is the way the trees sway. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never learned that. I don't think he's a bad person. I don't think he's, you know what I'm saying? He's never been through things that where he could tell when situations are getting heated. He's always watched maybe, the internet beefs. Charlie, you're absolutely, listen, he ain't been through, and that's no disrespect to Flacco, that he ain't been through enough. But you're now starting to step out into the world, man. You're starting to go through, other experiences and starting to see other places. You know what I'm saying? You got to start taking that to heed, man, because like I've said before, and I understand this, and I know I got a mouth on me too, man, to go 100,000 miles an hour. But sometimes I had to learn too, man, that sometimes it's not where you're from, it's where you're at. And if you ain't that close to home, nigga, hey, them words need to start getting more, hey, for real, them words need to start carrying themselves away. You need to start getting more quiet, more quiet, more quiet, more quiet. Start to look, bro. Pay attention. Do more paying attention than talking when you that far away from home. And that's game for them, for real. I done been a lot of places. Sometimes, man, you gotta try to just blend in and just watch because you don't really know what nobody on. And I don't know if he think this shit's like Colors or some movie like to where niggas, they're just putting in the movies. But these niggas all across this country in these big cities, these niggas is really active. They're active gang members, man. Nothing against, nothing but love. But I know what I know, and you gotta kind of be cool, man, and just take that shit to heed. You can't just be talking to people, man. Not no, come on, bruh. If I'm talking to a nigga like that, hey, I already know what's coming with it. And I notice down here we don't do that much talking to each other like that in no fucked up aspect. Instead of, some of the chicks, some little horchatas, little ratchatas, It happens though. You gotta check them sometimes. Y'all don't watch me do it many times. You gotta check them sometimes. You gotta be on your game. This shit dangerous out here. Nigga walk up on you, act like he cool. Shake your hand, pull his pistol out, and dome you, man. Niggas don't give a fuck broad daylight, man, just to say he collected your name. Gotta watch people out here, man, and watch how you move. I've learned that. That's why I've lived this long. Kept all my teeth. Yeah, them motherfuckers might be stained, but damn it, nigga, they mine. That's real shit. You better know what you know. Yeah, no, mouth can get you killed, for real. You right. That's why I've always been a firm believer, stand behind what you say. I've always stood behind what I say, because I know it can always come with, you know, a consequence, or just some motherfucker just want to get live and get bubbly with you, man. But that's why you got to say what you mean. You can't just come in with no false facts or something that you know you don't really know. And I've noticed that Flacco does a lot of that. So when the boy, you know, ShotEm was sitting there, he trying to say, hey, man, that ain't how this shit happened. That ain't the way this shit went. And no, I know for a fact that it went like that. Why? Because somebody else told you that or you saw that. You got to see it. Even if they tell you that, they got to show you proof, man. Well, give it to me here. Let me hold it. Let me see it. I'm going to want to keep it with me as a receipt. Got to be careful out here, man. You can't be out here just playing with every motherfucking body. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. Not like that, man, especially when he don't know. I ain't gonna say I don't want to see nobody get hurt, because sometimes people do put themselves in them predicaments. And if he was like a standard West Coast nigga that grew up in the city, shit like that, you know, that moved around and seen a few different niggas' neighborhoods and seen a few different, you know what I'm saying, strolls, whatever the case may be, I'd be like, okay, yeah, cool. He might need to get that. But this nigga really don't know no better, man. Smart guy, but just don't know no better. Ain't never really been through that mixture. This is a newer level for him. Let's see what's going on.
I swear to God, it's an 1.5 inches long right now. So I need a ruler, and I'm gonna film a whole scene where I kind of check back over and over to see.
You're gonna push the skin back as much as possible.
You can't do that. You can't stab into your pubes with a ruler. That's one thing I'm totally against. We have to keep integrity in dick measuring.
So where do you start?
The base, but you can't jam it in there.
Let's pause that. Adam, I love you, bro. I think you did that on purpose because you didn't want me to double record. Just let that build up for a second. It's live. Pause. Yeah, I'm going to say this. Look, I'm going to say this. You can't be on some, look, Flacco, love you once again. You cannot be on some academic shit, like, you know, you here to press the culture and you're going to do things like that, or some Vlad shit, whatever you call yourself doing, and then do some straight Charleston white shit. Saying, nigga, you gonna put a nigga in jail, church. We don't do that down here, man. That'll get you hurt too, nigga. That's just as good as spitting. It's talking about you snitching. I always say this. Don't put yourself in a position to snitch. Cause you can always detour that, man. How about you don't put yourself in a position to snitch? That way you ain't gotta worry about it. People put themselves in position to have to tell. Don't put yourself in that position. You see it coming, curve. You see it coming, curve.
Eating it up, like every time he's clapping, like you hear his you know, pelvic region smacking her butt. It's like the.
Bro, you ain't about to get me banned before I don't even see 10,000. You got me fucked up. Fucking Hey, man, you just got to keep Keep trying, them emails get piled up, bro, so you just got to keep sending them. I'm always taking new interviews for the people that's watching, man. Interesting stories, man. Interesting lifestyles. I'm always trying to, you know, do something different. So if you feel like that's you, hey, man, come on and come submit, man. Email in my bio on my Instagram. Yeah, we want Flacco to learn his lesson. That's cool, but I don't want to see him learn his lesson and it really, like, it changes life. Because these niggas is really out here trying to change niggas' lives if you're trying to fuck with him or trying to do something to him. So that's why I just don't want him. I think that, you know, his wanting to get down's like probably at like a level 6. But the niggas he don't know, these niggas be at level 10, man, at all times. At all times. No, Miriam, he not the police. He wants to involve the police when he does shit to get shit that can happen to him in a bad or fucked up manner. Like I said, you can't academic some shit and then when shit, the going gets tough, nigga, you want to Charleston White some shit. That's not the way it goes. It's just not the way it goes. Shout out High Roller, man. Shout out Zushi, Tenko. Y'all know what time it is. I'm the new model for High Roller. Yeah, ask that nigga house phone. I'm the new one. The new face for it. No, you can't play both sides of the fence. You can't. You really can't. Come on now. Yeah, they need my personal opinion. Flacco needs, and it's just my opinion, I just think Flacco, you need to either be put on a serious timeout, church, or you need to, like, you might need to do some other things, brother, for real. For yourself. I don't want to see you get hurt. I'm not saying we'd even let you go, or Adams talk about letting you go. That ain't even where I'm at with it. But I just think for your safety, for what you like to do, you know, I don't want to see you get hurt, church. I ain't gonna watch you get hurt, but you ain't gonna put me in harm's way neither, man. We gotta, if something comes to us that's natural and organic, cool. But bro, you ain't gonna be sitting there, man, chanting and fucking praying for that shit to come, homie. We ain't doing that shit. Austin, I appreciate that. For real. Let's see where we at.
Producer credits include Kalani, Gunna, WizKid, Polo G, Ty Dolla $ign, and more. Go to Beatopia, which is BEATOPIA.com, and use code NOJUMPER at checkout for an exclusive $1 subscription for your first month. And as a special offer, if you create new beats on Beatopia and submit them through their site, you could be selected to have your beats played on Friday's live stream right here on No Jumper for free. Just use the link
Will you
down below
freestyle
in the
to the
description.
beats?
Yes, I will. Just use the link down below in the description and sign up today for $1. Beatopia.com.
Sorry, that's fine. I thought you were finished just on the beats.
Yeah. So you guys are trying to control your thumbnail looks right there?
Yeah. I'm working on it.
Are you sick of being... AD always looks like he's getting stung by a bee or some shit in the
Well, you have good reactions, to be honest. You always have good facial reactions, Pause.
You know Adam clickbaited.
What? There's only...
Speaking of Friday, make sure y'all get those donations in for the beats, because me and Adam gonna be on live stream together.
No, not this Friday.
Fuck you.
Next Friday.
Let's see, because I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Say any updates of getting what they say? Hold on. Yeah, ask that question again because that shit got lost. No, that ain't what you heard. That's definitely what you definitely didn't hear that. And if you did, it was from damn sure an unreliable source. Got kicked off. More coming. One just dropped last Thursday. Another one's gonna drop this Thursday, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. You don't know my work ethic, boy. I just sit back and do what I do. I know how to get to it for real. Keep double bagging them grocery bags for me, player. You feel me? Yeah, no, ShotEm was calm, cool, and collective. For what I saw, my man's kept it cool. That's why I say he felt somewhere down the line, something clicked for him. Where he felt like he wasn't gonna go through that no longer. Where we at?
Some say would be the gate capital
grew up in
of
Hollywood?
Los
You did?
Angeles. Yeah, I did. And
All of a sudden.
and
No. Yeah, no, Flacco keep poking. He kept poking at bros. You know what I'm saying? So 16ShotEm, he reached out. He said, man, you know, he want to do the interview. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give him one. Yeah, no, I'm giving him one for sure. Can't wait to have him. Because I want to know what was really going on. How he felt about the situation. You know what I'm saying? As it was happening. Did he feel like bros was trying to kind of bully him? Did he feel like, what did he feel? What was the experience? We need to know. 16ShotEm, hey man, if you're watching, just know you got one coming, church. Whenever you ready, let's set it up, man. We're going to get you up in there ASAP. Come on, Roddy. I know. Roddy, come on, man. Let him go. Let him be great. He told you, church, he don't know no better. Yeah, we're gonna get a real proper understanding, man, when I think when I interview 16ShotEm, man, because I think he gonna bring it into a different perspective. And he didn't got time to think on it, how he feel about it. So, you know, we're gonna see what it is. I hope y'all gonna be ready for that one. Also got some new shit, man, coming. So y'all be on the lookout for that too. Y'all already know what we doing, what time zone we on. They talking about it now. Let's see.
Working with young boys that every single young black kid that he met who was gay was molested.
Wow.
I was like, I can't.
That's a bold statement. But he's not lying about. There's a lot of kids in the black community, bro, that got
No.
people don't really talk about.
We don't speak on
They
it.
don't speak on it, but to say
No.
that, I don't know.
That's a little out the window.
That's
Just a
his
little
opinion. I'm so proud of you.
thank you, appreciate that.
I'm
Let's
proud of
see
you.
those.
You've
Give
always
it a few
been
minutes.
But yeah, that was just one crazy thing that I was like really intrigued by, just because it's like, I mean, I guess I believe that he thinks that. I was just kind of shocked that he was like saying it on this.
No. They not. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, that shit going viral. He over there talking about some spitting, man, and some man, 16 shot him. You knew what you was doing, boy. You knew what you was doing. I swear to you, boy. Well played. Well played. I can't wait to interview bros. Bros, you are more than welcome. Come sit down with me. Yeah, I don't think, like I said, I don't think Batman Kevo done paid any motherfucking body. Not Flacco, because Flacco, no offense to him, but Flacco, he gonna do shit, he'll do it for free. Just because he got the information. Just because he got the info, he already got it, that's how he feels. He's taking it in, he's registering it as such. So he's gonna go run it. Flacco, you gotta stop that too, baby. Come on now. Yeah, man. I'm gonna sit back, smoke me one. I appreciate everybody. Hey, man. Hey, Flacco, hey, I'll fuck around. Y'all should already know how I get down. I'll fuck around and get Flacco 16 shot him back in the same room. You dig? So we'll fuck around, might hash that one out, man, in the future. But for right now, man, shit, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab 16 shot him, man. I'm gonna grab him up. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna sit down. We're gonna run us a Shark Tank segment. We're gonna see what it do, man. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all soon. Cheers.